got to be proud to be Democrats. Again, we got to come out of the closet, so to speak. There's a lot more in Warren County than you think there is. I guarantee it. I have been working across this district and talking with people on main streets and Squatchy and Bledsoe and everywhere, and people are ready for change. They're tired of the leadership as is, especially in Washington. The people up there are stealing your lunch money. The people in Kentucky are stealing our lunch money, on the state level. It is terrible. Bad leadership will lead to depression. Bad leadership leads to less money in our pockets. Poor leadership leads to distress and chaos in our lives, and that's what we all have right now. We all have chaos in our lives. We need to get back to a simpler time, a time when Washington just does their job and keeps their mouth shut. That's the kind of guy that I am. I'm a leader. I like to lead by action, not by words. Words mean nothing. We could sit here and talk all day. That doesn't mean nothing. What are you doing in your daily life to make your community better, to make the people around you more happy? I know what I'm doing. I've got a community garden. I volunteer almost full time. I have people building houses and condominiums all across Middle Tennessee at very affordable rates. We don't charge what the other big companies charge because I do own a construction company. And that's why I have an affordable housing plan that I've been working on for years and years. It's really my life's work. It's my passion. And I'm so excited to introduce it to America, when I make it to DC. We need this affordable housing plan. We need to build houses, residential. I'm not talking about commercial. I'm talking about residential houses for the 9 rural communities of this district. It needs to be repeatable, sustainable, and it needs to last a long time. Once we build a structure, once we build a house, it needs to stay there. It needs to last the test of time. So we don't have to keep redoing the HVAC and redoing the roof every 2 years and repainting and all this stuff. It's not right. There's a better way to build, and we can do that moving forward. Now, if you'll read my RAC card, you'll see voting rights and women's rights. It's 2 things I consider to be personal freedoms. I have a wife and 2 daughters. They are in their early 20s. And I can't imagine a world where they don't have full control over their bodies. Actually, I can imagine it because we're living in it right now. They don't have full control over their medical decisions. If they're to get pregnant right now in Tennessee, they must complete that pregnancy, take it all the way out. Now, I know that's a bold issue to talk about, but it's important to me. Other men need to step up and say, hey, enough is enough. Women need to have personal freedoms too. It's important. I wouldn't want the government telling me to do, what to do with my body. Would you? I'm certain not. These new districts that they've drawn are not fair. They're not fair for us from Nashville. They're not fair for McMinnville or Warren County. They're not fair for Bledsoe, Squatchy County, I'll tell you that much. We got 3 different entirely sets of communities. And to be able to represent those 3 people is almost impossible. You can't be in Nashville and Dunlap in the same day and you realize how different these people are. So while I'm in Congress, I will fight like a dog with a bone to redraw our congressional maps to be fair across this country. Because if there's one thing that will lead to issues in this country and the U.S. not really surviving the next 250 years, it's our voting rights. The more our voting rights get diluted, the more in trouble we are. A few veterans out there, my last point issue is Russia and foreign policy. I think it's important that we stand back up to Russia. President Trump said he would end the war in Ukraine before he took office. How's that going? Not very good. I'm Tim Lanier. I'm 4th on the ballot in the 4th district, and I appreciate you guys having me. Thank you.